I went to the mall just 2 days earlier, just 2 days ago, Sunday, and as I passed by on a gaming store, I hear these two people are actually talking about Legend of Zelda, Twilight Princess, and Skyward Sword being, childish, being not mature enough for their taste, because I assume that they said that because they might be Call of Duty fans, Last of Us fans, but what really constitutes a game to be mature? Is it blood? Is it gore? Is it violence? Is it these adult contents? Well, I asked my friends about this just today, and one of my friends said, Bren Tekage, who's also a YouTuber, said that it's like comparing Bonnie O'Hare to Family Guy. Family Guy with blood, gore, violence. It's an adult. It's an adult cartoon. But that's not constituting. That doesn't mean it's mature. Whereas in Bonnie O'Hare, it might be childish as you think it is, but when it comes to the contents, it talks about social issues like war and genocide and other things that might be a taboo to the society. Now, with that being established, I don't get it. I really don't. How people can actually say that this X game is not mature enough for my taste. Therefore, it's childish. Whereas the people will say that, um, how come these stories mature? It doesn't have any violent, extreme violence in it. It doesn't have blood. It doesn't have what we see on maybe Ogrish.com, if you remember that website. It has a lot of gore in it, violence in it. It might be immature in some manner, but that's just adult stuff. I keep asking that same question over and over for the past 2 days, and here am I. So I'm going to follow. If I'm going to follow their logic, Call of Duty is one of the best mature games out there. Last of Us, Walking Dead, or anything to do with blood, anything to do with um, just hacking, shooting, and beating the hell out of anybody just to have some, that can pop up with their blood or their head or something like that. But games like Fire Emblem, the recent Zelda franchise, the recent Zelda entries, Alundra, Kadelka, Final Fantasy, are not mature enough because they don't show these kinds of things. They don't show it in the path of their storytelling. I'm going to share you a story. When I played Alundra, I played Legend of Zelda before, the Legend of Zelda Link to the Past, and I saw some similarities. But then when I really go into the depths of playing Alundra, I was amazed on how mature it is. It is actually that the game is actually tackling about people are clinging onto a religion that for them makes them feel secured, makes them feel better, and it had some reference to drugs too, and to also fanaticism. That game without any blood, without any gore, but the story it tells, it's really going to blow up your mind. You know, yeah, I might be young when I played that, but reading a lot of books, yeah, you might say that the books like Huckleberry Finn or Tom Sawyer is childish. No, because there are instances in the book that actually the Mark Twain or Samuel Clemens is talking about social issues like racism and the social segregation of that society in the past, which he depicts in the book. So, with that being said, maturity in video games and maturity in terms of storytelling in video games is already there. I mean, what do you think are the aspects or the materials that makes a game mature? It's about telling the story on how this and that happened in a sense that it is going to be related in the past events of human history, or past events within our own with our own lives. It's not just about the blood. It's not about, when you shoot somebody, their head's blown off, or their innards gone up because they have a big hole on their belly or something like that. It's not about the extreme. It's not about the vicious, vicious bone breaking actions that you will do to a person, to an opponent, to a certain someone. No, it just baffles me on how people are actually having this. If you play this, you're immature, you're childish. But if you play this, well, then welcome to the group. That is all I'm going to um, have to say right now. It's just on a whim, and it really bugs me a lot, like for real. Anyway, drop a comment there, send a PM there. I'm going to drop my Skype ID there as well. Wow, that was a mouthful. Anyway, I am a Homer, and do you think playing Clock Tower is mature? See you later, alligator.